Alright, I'm going to talk today about how to look at your survey findings, collect the results, get some graphs, and write sentences about your survey results. So today, my goal is for you to learn how to interpret those graphs and practice describing information with numbers and percentages. I do my surveys in my class on Microsoft Forms. So, you'll need to go to Microsoft Forms through Microsoft Office on the internet. So that you go to Microsoft Office, go to Forms, go to your form. Show you the whole path. Here's the form right here. And then you've got the questions you made. Now, once the survey's finished, you need to come into your survey, click the three dots, go to Settings, make sure you click Accept Responses. Recipients aren't able to fill out. You can leave a little message. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time. But this survey is finished. This survey is closed. Anything you want. Doesn't matter. Alright? Then, now that it's closed, come up and you can click Responses. Microsoft Form tells us a lot about this information. Here's my title, here's the amount of responses I got, how long it took most people to do it, and what's the current status. I can click Ideas, and it's going to analyze a bit of it for me. So, a large percent of people answered for fun in question 12, why did you start reading? And most of them are categorized as high rating. So, interesting point of view. So, why did you start learning? For fun. Question 15, how happy are you most of the time while reading for pleasure? Most people are happy. So, that's an interesting point to connect. Large percentage of people answered 20 to 29, how old they are, and most of them are categorized as low reading. So most of the people who are between 20 to 29 think that they agree that reading changes your grades. So the older you get, the more likely you are to say that reading affects your grades. Interesting. So, as you can see, it's given me two analysis. It gives me a little bit. I can say that was very helpful. Thank you, yes. So, ideas here can help you analyze some things that maybe you don't see normally. You can also click here and view all the results. Or you can come and look through here and look at some of your charts to find out how old people are. Got these colors. Where do people live? Most of the people lived in Qatar. 2 people said they weren't from outside of Qatar. Most people were in university. 1 student was in high school. 1 person was not a student. Where did they study? How many hours? We've got all these nice charts to go through and look at all of these different questions. The rating, the Likert scale. This is what a Likert scale looks like after you've done it. So, we've got all of this information now. So, we're looking at our survey results. You're going to have to spend some time thinking about it. You're going to need to create some visual illustrations. If you don't want to make, you can use these websites to make them, or you can use Screen Clipper, snipping tool, that's it, snipping tool right here, to come in and click New, and then you can take a clip of something. There you have it. You have a nice little picture of the graph. You can do that on any website. You want to save changes? No. So, you can find some graphs that way. Or if you're really good at Excel, you can always open, view your results. Come on, here we go. You can come up here and view your results, open in Excel. And now I've got an Excel file that I can open up and look at. I can tell it to enable editing, and then I can do a bit of analysis between things. So, after you've done all of that, let's come over here. You've made these are some things you will need to do. Some words and phrases you will need to do to analyze all of this information. So, these are some expressions to use with the word survey. I conducted a survey. I released a survey. According to my survey. According to the survey. words that refer to the people who took your survey. We call them respondents or the people surveyed. The language you use to report your data. The data shows, the data revealed. It can be seen that. The major finding of the investigation was that, in general, the findings showed that, surprisingly, words that show percentages or the number of people who answered your survey. 90% of the respondents. When you have percentages, we say 90% of the respondents. So, more than, less than half of the respondents, the people surveyed. Almost half of the respondents, almost half of the people surveyed. 1 in 4 people surveyed, or 1 in 4 people, over 90% of those who responded, the majority of, so, the majority of respondents. Language used to contrast show different results. Although, in contrast, while, on the other hand, and language used to report how those people responded. The respondents said that. The people surveyed thought that. Most of the respondents thought that, or most of the people surveyed responded to that. Almost all of the majority of people surveyed believed that. These are the kinds of words and phrases you're going to see. I'm going to see a lot of the same words and phrases between a lot of students, and this is okay. I do not consider this cheating. This is not cheating to use a lot of these words and phrases. You need to use them, and you don't need to be afraid to use them. So, this is one part of how to look at your survey findings. The next video, I'm going to talk you through how to take that information you have from your survey and put it into this reporting speech worksheet. So, we're going to look at some more questions and more information in the next video.